What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Guns and Tactics. My name is Rex, and today we're going to be talking about the LOWA Zephyr GTX Task Force. Before I start, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button down below in the lower right corner of your screen right there. Make sure you smash that like button. I don't understand why people say smash. And make sure you hit that little bell button so you get notifications anytime we put up a new video. Also, I wanted to thank Musa Store and LOWA for sending me these boots to T&E for you guys review and see how they are. I've always wanted to try these boots out, but never got the opportunity to. So thank you very much, LOWA and the Musa Store, for sending this out. So LOWA's been pretty well known in the outdoor community, hiking, hunting, and whatnot. And they're also actually well known in the military community, but on the more low key end. Most people would know Solomon or Merrill, A Solo, for being used by people, especially in the special operations community. LOWA is one of those companies, but it's not very well known. When I first saw them, they had a very polarizing look, right? They very cool looking. It had like this futuristic, like mechanical, biomechanical, like fins that keep the foot, the forefoot, midfoot, and the rear here together, and it has this TPU shell, keeps the heel secure. It's kind of like a heel counter, and it looked really cool. Unfortunately, in the military or in the army, I wasn't able to wear it because it didn't comply with the uniform regulations, which was all fine and well and good. But I had friends who deployed who swore by them. They were able to wear these downrange, and they swore by them, said they're light and comfortable and whatnot. So I finally am able to get my hands on them, and I've been wearing them for the last, I'd say, month and a half. I wanted to get a feel for them, see how how comfortable they were, if they were hot spots, if it would get hot or whatnot. And I'm happy to say that it's probably one of the best mid-length boots I've ever got to wear. I've done about 3 range days with this boot now, and each range day was about between 6 to 12 hours each, and gotten a few mile hikes on these, and there were no issues. I had no issues with them. They were very comfortable. For as big as it is, it's very lightweight. These are the grays, and obviously they're not very gray right now because we were just running in the dirt all day yesterday from a range trip. And I'll show you some clips from that. It's like I said, it's for as large as it looks, or it is, it's very lightweight. The cushioning, the midsole is very comfortable. It's not cushy, but it's not hard either. It's very absorbent. We did a stress shoot yesterday that involved some deadlifts, some kettlebells, a lot of running, and I had no issues moving or working around that with these boots whatsoever. It was also pretty hot when we were moving around, and at no point did my feet burn up while I was wearing these boots. And these are the Gore-Tex waterproof boots. And yeah, I've always wanted to try them, and I'm glad that I did. I wanted to compare them to what I've been running, which are these, the Salomon XA Pros. They have these in low and the mids. I obviously have them in the low. These are the Gore-Tex versions. These are nice, but they're pretty stiff because they're the Gore-Tex. I have the non-Gore-Tex version of these, and they're a lot more comfortable just because you don't have the Gore-Tex lining, which is kind of stiff on these. But what's awesome about this is I could jump on puddles all day and not really matter, right? So that being said, this isn't as stiff. Like it's comfortable and it's light, and I'm still able to move around pretty well. Can't really speak to the long-term durability. I have heard mixed reviews about the outsole wearing out pretty fast, especially on hard, rugged terrain. And I'm gonna show some clips. With the month and a half that I have been running them, I did notice that the outsole, the rubber is kind of chipping away. And someone had reached out to me and said that his boots, he went on the Grand Canyon, and in the 2 days he was in the Grand Canyon hiking, which I would consider pretty, a good strenuous hike. His outsole didn't last, but he showed me the same color boot, so I'm not sure if it's the colorway. If I've yet to speak to the long-term and I'm not gonna knock it just because, you know, it's chipping away right now on the softer spots, but I am gonna mention that. I'm not gonna, you know, hide that fact. But so this is the outsole of my Solomons that I've been using for the last 5 years, and they're pretty worn down. Like these saw pretty heavy use out in the range, a lot of running, jumping, and you know, shooting and things like that. So this, it's pretty bare. I would more compare these to the Salomon XA Forces. As far as a boot goes, it's a great duty boot. You can definitely see some heavy use, some hard use on it, but I wouldn't compare it to the level of like the Salomon Quest 4D. So like I said, I'm extremely happy with these boots. There's not a lot that I could really say aside from maybe I'll give you guys a long-term update, maybe 6 months to a year down the road, to see how these are holding up. If you guys want to see more of that stress shoot video, let me know in the comments down below. I will put together a montage of that stress shoot. We called it the Pew Life Games. If you're not already, follow me on Instagram. It's at Mr. Pew Life. Make sure you're also following us here at Guns and Tactics, at Guns and Tactics. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, make sure you send us an email or comment down below. If you want to be part of our Q&A, send us an email down here to be entered into our end of the month Q&A session with Dave. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate your time. Hope to see you next time. Peace.
We work really hard to make content that we hope you as a shooter would enjoy. Subscribe to our channel, check out our featured videos and playlists, and if you have a question firearms related, go ahead and send an email to the address shown on the screen to be entered into our monthly QA series.